Okay, flying in space, example number 3. Okay, and that's what we're going to be building in this short lesson in Scratch. Okay, so head on over to scratch.mit.edu, and we'll start with choosing a background in the corner. And let's click that space button up at the top. It'll turn orange. And these are all the backgrounds that have to do with space. And let's pick Galaxy. That'll change the background. Okay, and we have our cat to start with. So at the top of the blue motion blocks, we'll move over, move 10 steps, and turning 15 degrees. Okay. And the yellow events blocks, we're going to grab that hat block that looks like a baseball hat that says when space key pressed. So if you hold down spacebar, it'll move and turn the cat. Now head on over to the orange control blocks, grab that repeat 10, and eat the 2 blue blocks like a Pac-Man. Now when you push spacebar once, the cat will move and turn, move and turn, move and turn. Change the move to 100. Uh-oh, we're way off the screen. So back in the blue motion blocks, way at the bottom, if on edge bounce, and click that inside your repeat. Now the cat will move fast but stay on the screen, but it's too fast, so come back to your control, your orange blocks, and throw in a wait 1 second. Drop that int in the middle. Okay, but 1 second's too long. Let's do 0.2 seconds. Good speed. The cat's wandering around. Now he's not wandering around so much yet, but we can fix that later. Okay, and the goal is to get that cat wandering around space. So click the purple looks block and look for next costume and drop that in between the blue blocks. Now it'll look like the cat's feet are moving like in the other examples. Very good. Okay, what's next? What's next? What should we do next? Let's try another repeat block and we're going to do a turn. Yeah, we're going to go back. There we go. And we're going to do a blue motion block and we're going to do a turn 15 degrees and throw that in the mix at the bottom between the repeat blocks and try 90. There we go. Now this, it'll look like the cat's much more wandering. So that's all the code we need for the cat. Excellent. Okay, now let's grab a new sprite, a new character. Click on Fantasy at the top and let's grab Mr. Gobo. He's a funny alien character, Gobo, and let's drag him back to the corner. And remember, you can copy all your code. So click on the top hat block and drop it on Gobo. Push spacebar, and they're both wandering around space. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. We can do a little more fun examples. Let's move that over a bit. And why don't we add a title? So click the paintbrush and the new sprites. That's the Cat Plus. And we'll click the square and we'll make it red and we'll draw a big red rectangle and we'll move it so it looks kind of nice at the top of the space area. And we're going to click the T and the T will let us write letters. And in yellow, we're going to write, first it's small, we're going to write flying in space. Excellent. Now grab that corner and stretch it. Grab the corner and stretch it. And move it exactly where you want it. Excellent. And now let's come back and let's write at the below flying in space. We'll write example number 3 in red. Ooh, red's not going to come out so good. Let's try a different color. So to change the color, we click on the fill color and let's try blue, purple, and white looks good. And we want it to look good on the side, on the corner there. Excellent. Now back on the cat. Remember, we have a regular cat, but we're in space. So click the paint can and color the cat purple. So click on each part of the cat to color those parts of his body purple. And you're going to need to do that for each costume. There we go. Now we have our purple cat. Now on costume number 1, also paint can purple. You're going to color in all those pieces. So the cat is in outer space. He's purple because he can't breathe in outer space. Okay, now we're going to come back. Let's look for a hat in the sprites. So I typed in hat, and I like those 4 hats there. So now we see the hat over there joins our other characters and drawings, and here are 4 hats. You see 4 different hats. Let's click on hat number 3, and I'm gonna, I don't want to color purple, so click the arrow. And I'm going to highlight all the hats. So that's Control A to highlight everything, and then Control C to copy, and Control V to paste. Control A, Control C, Control V. And paste that hat on top of the first costume. Paste the hat on the second costume. Now the cat will wear a hat. It rhymes. Okay, now we're going back to the hat. And we don't need hat number 3. We already did it. Let's try the first hat. There we go. And we'll click on the hat. So Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and now click on Gobo, and we'll do Control V to paste. Now move the hat exactly where you want it. Get it nice exactly where you want it. Excellent. And Control C, Control V to paste, Control C to copy, and Control V to paste. Now Gobo has a different hat. Click back on the hat, click the garbage X to get rid of it, and we're done, which means we're ready to watch our finished project in full screen. And here it is, flying in space, example number 3. We got the purple cat and we got Gobo flying around space. Okay, that was a lot of fun for example number 3. Excellent.